Hello friends, today we are going to compare the strain energies of two shafts subjected to maximum shear stress in torsion. First one, a hollow shaft having outer diameter n times the inner diameter. Second one, a solid shaft. Let us assume both the shafts have the same masses, lengths and materials. Let d1 be the inner diameter of the hollow shaft. Therefore, the outer diameter of the hollow shaft will be nd1. Because in the question it is given the hollow shaft having the outer diameter n times the inner diameter. So we can easily say the outer diameter of the hollow shaft is equal to nd1. Capital D is equal to the diameter of the solid shaft. We know that the hollow shaft will be having two diameters. The solid shaft will be having only one diameter. We know the formula for mass. M is equal to density into volume, that is rho into V. We know that both of the shafts have the same masses, so we can equate both of them. It is for the hollow shaft, it is for the solid shaft. So density into volume, here also density into volume. We know that volume is equal to area into length. Area formula for the hollow shaft is equal to pi by 4 into the outer diameter nd1 square minus inner diameter d1 square. For the solid shaft, the area formula is 5 by 4 into d square. We are also assuming that both of the shafts have the same length, so we can cut this length and this length. We can cut the density and pi by 4. Here also we can cut density and pi by 4. The remaining is n square d1 square minus d1 square. On the right side we are having d square. Here d1 square is common, we can take it outside. The remaining will be n square minus 1. Let us keep this equation as number 1. Let us calculate the strain energy for the solid shaft. For the solid shaft, the strain energy formula we know tau square by 4c into V. We know the volume formula area into L. The area of the solid shaft formula we know 5 by 4 into d square. From the equation number 1, we can apply d1 square into n square minus 1 for d square. We can apply that. Now let us calculate the strain energy for the hollow shaft. We know the standard formula. If the inner diameter is small d and the outer diameter is capital D, the formula is tau square by 4c capital D square into capital D square plus small d square into V. But here, instead of small d, here we are having d1. Instead of capital D, we are having nd1. So we can apply these values here. So in this formula, instead of capital D, we are applying nd1. Instead of small d, we are applying d1. We know the volume formula, that is area into length. The area of the hollow shaft is pi by 4 into the outer diameter square minus inner diameter square. Here 4 into 4 we will get a 16. Here d1 square is common, we can take it outside. Then we will get d1 square into n square plus 1. Here also d1 square is common, we can take it outside. Finally we will get d1 square into n square minus 1. Then we can cut one d1 square and d1 square. Finally we will be getting this value. Now let us find the ratio strain energy for the hollow shaft divided by strain energy for the solid shaft. We can cut this n square minus 1, also we can cut L. We can cut this d1 square, then we can cut this pi. Also we can cut tau square by 16c. Here also we can cut tau square by 16c. The remaining is n square plus 1 by n square. Then we can take these two values as separate. So n square by n square plus 1 by n square. Here we can cut n square and n square. Finally we are getting 1 plus 1 by n square. Here we can come to the conclusion that a hollow shaft can absorb more strain energy when compared with the solid shaft. The ratio will be 1 to 2 for all the shafts under the conditions of this derivation. For example, if n is equal to 1, we will get 2. If n is more than 1, we will be getting the values between 1 and 2. Now I am going to end this session. Thank you for watching this video.